Okay, making another video here for you. This is Pillsbringer, just to let you know that this is my account. And I don't know if you actually know this, but you can actually go to your modes and go to recent modes, and these are all the modes that you played on. So actually on these three, well actually it would be these four, were the ones that we played on. This was the first one at 245, and we originally thought we were playing a GB variant game mode, and this is our common GB variant rules, as you can see as I'm just going to kind of slowly go through here. And that's what we originally thought we picked up. We didn't know we actually picked up a standard hardcore search game. So, as you can see here, these are the normal GB variant rules, and they actually told us that we had the wrong rules initially before the start of the game, before first blood or 30 seconds. So, knowing that, we actually went through and we changed the rules, and we thought that we could just throw on hardcore mode just to be enabled, just to do it. So, we restarted the game back up at 2:59. So we'll go through the rules here. Again, we still had the score limit incorrect. It's supposed to be 4, not 6. We had spectating disabled, which is what it should be. But we also had kill cam disabled, where it's actually supposed to be enabled. So once again, that is where our mistake was in our map. Let's see, did we do anything else? There was something else I thought. Everything else should be okay for the most part. Yeah, everything is okay for the most part. So that was definitely one of the rules that we had messed up. And obviously we forfeited first map. Okay, so yes, that was all the ones that needed to be shown. Now, like I said in the ticket before, we let them host twice. So therefore, we have VG settings twice. And if you did not know, they are called Vicious Gaming, or VG. So, this is the first time they host. You can see here, round length's 2.5, the score limit's 4. Everything's normal, which is good. The other problem that they did have with Silent Plant was disabled, when actually Silent Plant should be enabled. If I am not mistaken, I'm actually going to double check that right now. Wait. Apologies, I should have had this set up a lot. Yes, Silent Plant is supposed to be enabled according to the standard mode settings. We go down here. His pre-match timer was 30 seconds as shown in URL number 2. He also had spectating on as well, which is another thing that we told him about. Go game was enabled, so he did have that correct, which was something that we were trying to figure out. He also had battle chatter enabled, which is supposed to be disabled according to the hardcore standard lobby settings as shown. Let's see. So that's that, and I believe everything else was, I think those were the things that we knew about. Everything else is correct. So that makes sense. So that would have been second map on their host. And again, since we're not used to standard hardcore search and destroy, we just decided to let them host third, just to get everything right. But we were trying to look up the rules at the same time and do this, just so we could understand what we were getting into. So this is the third map that they host. Okay. Once again, Silent Plant is disabled when Silent Plant should be enabled per the rules. He changed the pre-match timer, which is something that we tried telling him about. He did change it to 15 seconds, as shown before. Spectating is still on when it should be disabled. He was okay with kill cam. And as I also time-stamped on third map, battle chatter was enabled, and that is shown here as well. And that should be it. So I'm just letting you know that if you don't believe that the video proof is correct, this is actually their two settings for second and third map. Thank you so much.